Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be talking about lip liners. You know, we all need those certain staple lip liners. If you would like to know what my recommendations for like the must-have lip liners for women of color, make sure you keep on watching. All right, so I felt like I really needed to do this video because I feel like there are some staple lip liners that us brown girls need to have in our kit, possession, makeup, purse, bag, whatever it may be. You need to own them. So I'm gonna go over a few. Some of them are gonna have different ranges of colors, but as long as you have 1 to 2 of each color within the range, you'll be good to go. So I wanted to make sure I showed you some of my favorite lip liners that are a must-have for us women of color. So we're gonna start off with the browns because I have a lot of browns. There are different shades of brown, ranges of browns, tones of browns, and I feel like there are certain ones that you need to have. So we're first going to start off with a lighter shade of brown. This is going to be the color. I probably need to clean my hands so you guys can see. Un momento, por favor. Clean bare hands. I'm going to show you the different ranges of brown. This is the first one is going to be Cork, and this one is by MAC. MAC has some of the best lip liners. Personally, for me, they are like the classic lip liners. So this one is Cork. And it just looks like this. So it's very close to my skin tone. However, once applied on the lips, it does give slight definition. Everyone needs a good, almost skin tone brown for many different reasons. The first one being that it is going to give you that muted out kind of nude lip, no lip kind of there, but still there, if that makes sense. I kind of pop on the screen like a picture of what I'm kind of talking about. Also, this is really good for blending out any shade of brown that you have to soften the color of brown. So if you have a darker brown, it's really good to kind of soften the brown and try to make it work, or just kind of give the illusion of a softer brown. and really ties browns together. So having a brown that is close to your skin tone, if not a little bit deeper, is going to be perfect and a staple in your kit. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. All right, so another classic lip liner from MAC in the brown family is going to be Chestnut. So you need a shade that is a little bit deeper than you in the brown family. This is going to give you like that defined lip, structured brown lip for any nude lip combo. Peachy nude, pinky nude, whatever the color of the nudes are, a brown lip liner is going to give you the perfect nude lip. Trust me, it is like the base, what is it? The anchor to the lip, okay? The lip liner. So you need a brown. This is a warmer brown. You see it has a little bit more red in it. I love warmer reds. It just kind of gives something to the lip. Whether it's a pinky lip or peachy lip, it just gives a little oomph to the lipstick underneath. So I'm gonna show you Cork and Chestnut together and what Cork will do for Chestnut. So this is Chestnut by itself. You take Cork, it will soften up any tone of brown. You see, it softened it up. Love it. So staple, a darker brown and a lighter brown. Any range of brown. I have other options just because I wanted you to see every brand, not every brand, most brands should carry the vibes of brown. This one is by Tilbury. This is a really good one. This is a favorite of mine because once it sets, it does not move. And it's also a very pretty tone of brown as well. It puts me in the mindset of Chestnut, just maybe a half a second darker. So definitely Chestnut. Limitless brown from Makeup Forever. These can be used all over the face, lips, eyes, wherever. It's definitely another good brown. It's just in between the Chestnut and Cork type of color. So there's a lot of brands have a lot of different colors. Next form of brown that you want to own is a cooler, deeper toned brown. So it looks like this. You see how cool and deep, it's almost like a black brown. These are going to be perfect for like adding extra depth to the look. So for instance, I have on like a chestnut type of color. If I wanted to add the illusion of a little bit of a fuller lip, darker lip line, just kind of add a little bit of contrast, I always go in with this to add contrast. So So very lightly, I touch the lip with it. So as you can see, this side looks more defined, a little bit fuller. So I stay outside of the lip line, but the darkness helps with the contrast of the browns. So I always layer this with the darker brown or whatever brown it is. It's a really good deepening shade for browns. Love it. This is the Makeup Forever in 612 dimensional dark brown. It's a really good brown. So you need a lighter brown, a chocolate brown, and then a blackened brown. These are like the staples for women, chocolate, whatever. Deeper complexion of women, I feel like need to be in your kit. Trust me and thank me later. I'm gonna leave it here because I want to show you another trick. All right, next. Any form of plums, purples, these are staples in the kits. These are gonna go really, really well with red lipsticks, fuchsia lipsticks. They just pair very well. The first classic and staple that I feel like everybody should own, no matter what skin tone you are, is going to be the classic Nightmoth from MAC. This is hands down one of the best lip liners from MAC. It's a classic. When I worked at MAC, this was probably the easiest lip liner one to sell. It sold itself because it was like, it's a staple. Trust me when I say it's a staple. I'm just cleaning my hand off so I can show you the color. This is definitely a staple lip liner that everybody should own, especially women of color. So this is what Nightmoth looks like. So it is like a purple, a deep plum purple. These are perfect. If you ever wanted to create the ombre lip, I'll pop a picture up here of like that red ombre with purple. Nightmoth is the easiest way to achieve that look. The easiest way. This is gonna pull any red to work for anybody, especially us. If the red is a little bit more orange, if it's a little cooler, Nightmoth is the anchor for the red, purples, and fuchsia lips. Trust me when I tell you, it is such a beautiful, beautiful lip liner. Like, I'm gonna pull out a red lipstick so you can see what I'm talking about when I say this lip liner is a need for us. I feel like this. Okay, so we'll use the MAC Red Rock just as an example. So you go over, this is your red lip, right? I want to do it in real time, right? That's your red lip. Your liner to soft, like to just add that little oomph and dimension. And this will make any red lip work. Any red lip work, okay? This is like the classic way to do that ombre red lip. It's such a good lip liner. Even if you have like fuchsia colors, like these, this is MAC, what is this? MAC Tailored to Tease. I'll put it on the other side of it. Let me do it on this side so you guys can see. It's a great anchor color and it complements so many pinks, purples, fuchsias. It's a very good lip liner that every woman of color, I'm just blending them, should own. So as you can see, even with the purple, it looks very good. Let me cover up the red. Even with the purple, it looks really good. Even with the red, it looks really good. I'm trying to cover it up so y'all can see. So a staple purple lip liner, like a deep, rich purple lip liner. Trust me, it's a very, very good liner that you should own. Another range of purple, this is a more affordable brand. This is the NYX pencil. I love these Line Out Loud slide on glide on lips. These are very pretty. I'm gonna put it next to the other one as well. So this is not as deep as Nightmoth, but it still has the tones, the purplish tones. And once these liners set, these do not move at all. So yes, a deep purple color. Even it's Nightmoth and Vino. Vino is another classic. Vino just doesn't go as deep as Nightmoth from MAC. Okay, so we covered the browns, we covered the dark purples. Now we're gonna go on to the reds. So red lip liners, classic staple. Sometimes the tones of red vary. However, you need a dark red lip liner. This is a classic lip liner that you need. Something, I'm just pulling it on. Something that has a little bit of depth, but it's not as deep as Nightmoth, but it's still some form or shade of red, right? That's one. This is One Size Prime Fish. So it's definitely a more like bloody deep red, more burgundy. It's not as cool, but it's a deeper red, and these are perfect, right? Then we also need a true red. This is by Colourpop. Well, this is more of a blue based red, where it gives you like that true classic clay red lip. Every woman should own a red lip liner. It's so pretty, so pretty. As you can see, this is a little more muted, it's a little deeper, whereas this is richer in like the blue purple family. All right, another classic staple red lip liner is from MAC, of course. So one of my favorite liners in the red family from MAC is gonna be Cherry. I cannot find it, it's somewhere around here. It might be actually in my drawer, but it's the perfect red lip liner. The next classic one that I think is a staple outside of the MAC Cherry is Ruby Woo. So they made this liner to match the Ruby Woo lipstick. So as you can see on me, it goes a little bit oranger. But the trick for these reds are, if you're trying to increase the longevity of a red lipstick, always pair it underneath. And it always makes the lips look a little cohesive. So if I wanted to, I can pair these two lip liners. And if I had a lipstick that was this color, I can pair it with a darker red if I wanted to keep the vibrancy of the lipstick without it going so deep as the Nightmoth. So a classic staple red is a must-have for us women with a little melanin in our skin. Love how these look. You can always pair them together. So I'll go in with the classic one that we have from Colourpop, and then I'm gonna show you. And then I'm gonna show you how it looks with the Ruby Woo next to it and blend it. So see, it just gives a very pretty type of color to the lip with a seamless blend. Red lipstick classic. Classic. Also on the other side, I want to show you guys what the Nightmoth does. So let's backtrack just a little bit. You can use Nightmoth for any type of pinky lip. So as you can see, it pulls the lip more purple. It pulls the lip more purple and not as cool toned as this side. So if you wanted to pull out like any type of pink in a lip, Nightmoth is the way to do it. Trust me. All right, guys, so that wraps up this quick little video. I just wanted to really touch base on lip liners because I used to get a lot of questions about lip liners and what do I think were the staple lip liners for us. And I felt like I needed to do this video. So if you are one woman of color, even if you're not, I feel like I gave enough to where you can apply it to your skin tone. But a light brown, a medium chocolate brown, and then a blackened brown lip liner are like the staple browns that everybody should own. Everybody should own like a dark vampy purpley lip liner to kind of play off for the reds. And then everybody should own at least 2, maybe 3 red lip liners that you can pair together for your skin tone. So yeah, those are like the staple lip liners in my thing that I always gravitate towards depending on what lip I'm doing. So yeah, I hope this helped and I can't wait to see you in the next video. 30 days of content. We are still rocking it out and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.